Hey my peoples, how you doing? It's Face by Trevi here. If you don't know, subscribe. I know most of y'all are not subscribed, I can tell. But I'm doing this nice monochromatic look today with rhinestone lashes. It gives a nice tinge every time you turn your head. And nice glossy, it's not glossy, but a nice shimmery lip for you with some highlight to bang your day out. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned and let's get into it. Let's hop into a super simple look. I set my eyelid primer with a very pale pink color. I do that every now and then when I use different like more reddish or orange tones. But I'm taking the NYX Ultimate palette. It's such a super easy look, but I love this palette so much. So I'm gonna take this corner shade over here. It's kind of like a orangish color. I really don't know what else to call that. But I'm going to take it on the brush. This is my favorite blending brush. I have like 2-3 of them. It's the Modea Pro. I'll try to link it down below. I truly don't know how to pronounce it, but I love this brush. So I'm going to put that in the upper crease. And I'm going to take a while to build this up, only because I did put that pink shade down. So it's going to be harder to stick to the lid opposed to having a wet, like a wet primer down. So I'm going to just build this up in the upper crease. And then I'm going to start blending out the edges slightly. Now that that's built up in the crease, we're going to go in with the shade right next to it, which is a little bit lighter on the same brush. So we're just going to blend this across the lid out. So it's more like a wash of color more than a straight on full look, because it is a pretty simple look that we're doing today. I want to focus more on highlight and skin and the lashes that we're going to put on. So let's just build this up across the crease, the lid, across the lid. So next we're going to go, same brush, not cleaning it off or anything because I want all these colors to match really well. I'm going to go in with this red tone all the way at the front of the palette. And then I'm going to take that on the brush. I'm going to start packing it up in here and blending it inward. Just to add a little bit more definition here, just like we did in the crease using a slightly darker tone. So we're just going to start packing that here and blending it in slightly. I don't want to blend it all the way in because I don't want to change the tone that's across the lid, but about halfway it's fine. Next, you might be able to hear my fridge in the back. It starts running sometime. I got a mini fridge in my room. But I'm going to take my eyeliner, my Black Dream Gel Cream Liner from e.l.f. And I'm going to just start going across the lash line. I'm not going to wing this out. I'm just going to put it right by the base of the lashes. And what this is going to do is help hide our lash band when we go in with lashes, just so if it's not right next to our lash band, it won't look like it's floating with color in between. So that's what this is going to do. I'm going to go from inner to outer corner with this. Base off camera. Oh, but what I do want to show you is how there's a nice gradient with different tones in there that gives it different dimension. So even though they're all around the same tone, it does, and gives kind of like a monotone look, it does have different dimensions within that one color scheme. But now I'm going to go in with cheeks. I'm going to take this blush from Pur Cosmetics. It's my favorite as of right now. And it's called Desert Rose 05. And I'm going to just put that on the cheeks. It really matches with the eyes, so I really like that. And then I'm going to going for my waterline. Let's see what I'm going to do with my waterline. So I'm going to take this brush right here. And I'm going to go in with the same shade we put up in the crease in this right corner here, left corner, right corner, one of the corners over here. And I'm going to just pile that up on the brush. And then we're going to put that on the lower lash line. And I'm going to drag it pretty low actually. Usually I keep it more tighter on my lash line, but I'm going to drag it a little low. I just like to show this difference, how I did it on this eye. It looks a little bit more full and complete compared to this eye. It's just really open. So I always like to do my lower lash line. I think of it as something for the lower lashes to sit on. Just like the top has all this color eyeshadow, you want the lower lashes when you put mascara on to have some base underneath it as well. What have I done? So I took 2 medium-sized rhinestones and just took some lash glue and stuck them right under the center of my eye. I love the little pop. And also I took NYX's Wonder Liner, which it's like a cream colored liner. They have a few different shades. You can use it as a lip liner. You can use it as spot corrector underneath foundation. But I took that in my waterline. You can use any cream liner, but I use this. And since it's kind of like a cream corrector, I used a flat brush like this with a similar tone eyeshadow just to set it in place. Next, I'm going to go in with these eyelashes from Pur. They're in the style Diva, but they're an old pair I have because I got a new pair. So I ended up rhinestoning them. They're silver rhinestones. And I'm going to go apply these off camera. I'll be right back. Alright, for highlighter, I'm going in with the shade Illuminati. It's a whitish gold, I don't know, it's like a yellowish gold from where is this? Juvia's Place. Couldn't think of it. But yeah, from Juvia's Place. I'm going to take that first on the brow bone. This look is about the highlight. But I am taking it just from the cap because it is a loose highlighter and you don't want to put too much, like I kind of just did. You don't want to put too much, but I do want this very, very glowy look. And since I did rhinestone these lashes, sometimes they stick together because the ends are still like, I had to use glue to do it. So make sure that doesn't happen. Or if it does, separate them. My inner corner, I like to take these small little pencil brushes and I like to wet the brush because it just intensifies the highlight a little bit more. So I'm going to go into the powder and then I'm going to just knock a little bit off because it is loose. It will pick up and clump. So I'm going to take that and press it into the inner corner and a little bit along the lower lash line. I just like how it opens up the eye a little bit more compared to that. So I'm going to just press that into my inner corner and make it glow. Before I continue, I did put mascara top and bottom. I forgot to say that. But I'm going to take it also on the Cupid's bow. I love a high, heavy highlighted Cupid's bow. And I'm going to take it on the cheek. But I'm also going to focus it right here. That's where it's going to be focused for the main point of highlight. But I am going to blend it out slightly around that area. So it just gives a nice sheen that pops right back at you. Finish off the look, I went in with this lip color from MAC. I have never used it before till today, but it's called Frost. It has like orange and gold glitters in it. And I didn't use a lip liner, but I just put it right on because I thought it matched perfect with the eyes. And that is this glowy look for you today. Finally, we can use brushes again. If you haven't seen, a week or two ago, I did the full face using only sponges. Check that out. It's going to be on the next page probably. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok, subscribe, like, comment if you would like. What other things would you like to see from me? And I will see you in the next one. Bye.